Today I'm sharing my mango cupcake recipe with fresh mango buttercream. This recipe is surprisingly vegan.
So today I'm sharing my recipe for mango cupcakes. This recipe is actually vegan. I developed it when I had some vegan friends coming up from Toronto for the weekend, and I had no dessert recipes in my repertoire that were even close to vegan. Everything I think contained milk, butter, and eggs. This recipe took several different batches to get to the perfection that it is now. I really think that this is a recipe that you can serve to non-vegans and everyone's going to be happy with it as long as they like mango. I've also made this recipe as a loaf because sometimes that's just a little bit easier to deal with. You can just slice and serve, whatever works best for you. The mango buttercream in this recipe, you can either use butter if you're not concerned about making this recipe vegan, or you can use coconut butter if you are trying to serve this to vegan people. It's really simple. The consistency of the buttercream is a little wetter than what you may be used to with a typical stiff buttercream. Just adjust it to your personal preferences. You're not going to get those big peaks that you get for bakery style cupcakes, but you will still get a really delicious tasting frosting, and you really don't want a lot of it anyways. It's very sweet, so the amount that you see in this video is probably the amount you would want to stick with as well. I hope that you love this recipe, and be sure to subscribe if you like our recipes, crafts, and travel.
We're starting off with 1.5 cups of mango puree. You can make this yourself by pureeing mango, or you can buy it canned. I often find it with Indian ingredients in our grocery store. Now we're adding 1/3 cup of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Again, if you're not worried about making this vegan, you can use 1/3 of a cup of melted butter. I use coconut sugar for this recipe. We used 2/3 of a cup of coconut sugar, but I have been told that white sugar works just as well. We've just added 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and that has already had 2 teaspoons baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon salt mixed in. Next, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees and use a cookie scoop or a cupcake scoop to distribute our batter into our liners. I love using these pretty frilly liners for entertaining, but you could definitely use the reusable silicone liners. We're filling each liner about halfway full. I find any bigger than that, and sometimes it doesn't cook all the way through. You will not get the same peak on these cupcakes as normal cupcakes. So you're going to bake the cupcake batter for 20 to 25 minutes until an inserted toothpick comes out clean. And meanwhile, you're going to make that fresh mango frosting by combining 1/2 cup mango puree, 1/4 cup butter or coconut butter, and 1.5 to 2 cups of powdered icing sugar. Just adjust it to your personal preference when it comes to consistency and sweetness. It's not going to get that thick consistency of a bakery frosting, but it is really delicious and sweet. This is about the amount that I find is perfect for these cupcakes. So just use an offset spatula and apply it to all of your cupcakes. We also like getting some dried mango and cutting out little shapes like little hearts and attaching them to each cupcake just to show that they were made with love. I hope that your family and your guests love these mango cupcakes with fresh mango buttercream, and if you like our channel, please be sure to subscribe for more recipes, crafts, and travel.